XOXO, got the girl. Pose. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm not sure how you got here, but certainly I'm glad you came. And if you are new here, well, you're in for a treat. All right, if you enjoy chaotic, frenetic energy and you enjoy highlighters, then this, my dear, is the place for you. If you don't know, my name is Audra and I am most definitely wearing a top. Today we're going to be doing a video going through my collection of highlighters, but before we do that, I think that you should go on ahead and subscribe. It's a good place to be. While you're at it, find me on the rest of my socials. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and hell, even Twitch. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. This will be a no holds barred. We're holding nothing back. I'm not hiding any of the items from my collection. So let's get started. Strap yourselves in. First up, I have this. Somebody else sent this to me. It is a Disney Aladdin highlighter. It's Always Jump Ahead. And they said it's a powder blush, but it's definitely not a blush. This is most certainly a highlighter. I don't know that this highlighter is for me. I'm just gonna go ahead. I think I like it because of the lamp in there, but honestly, I don't feel like this is very complimentary to my skin tone. I feel like it looks okay, but in person when I'm looking at it, I'm just kind of like, ooh, that's moss. You know, I feel like it looks kind of ashy. It's got a little bit of an ashy flare on it. Next up, we have unnamed brand, and y'all know why. So this is the package it's in. This was from Ofra. I don't remember the shade because it now has stickers on it, but I do believe that this one is Space Baby. We'll see. We don't know. But here she is. I'm not doing a good job of showing you the highlighter this way, but this is no, this one is not Space Baby because this one is a pinky blue highlighter. It's got a pinky shift to it. It's actually, you know, I don't know why I kept this so long because I don't actually love the pink shift because it's got pink and white in it. And the thing is, I'm not a fan. It's good for an inner eye highlight, which is a very big palette to have for that, but I don't love it because of the white gives it like an ashy glow. Now we're in ashy territory. So next up, we're gonna talk about the Fenty Beauty highlighter. This one is one of their kilowatts. It is in Trophy Wife. I'm gonna show you, you know what it looks like, right? You know what it looks like. This is her. The lights are taking everything out. I'm gonna bring her back here. I'm gonna open her from here so that you can see that and get excited. I really like this highlighter. It is extremely glittery though. This is, if you do not like glittery highlighters, I would not recommend that you get Trophy Wife at all because it is very glittery. I'm gonna show it to you right here. It's on this part of my hand. It is an extraordinarily glittery highlighter. We're gonna bring her closer. So glittery. It's got a lot, but if you want to shine from space, then this is going to be the highlighter for you, as long as, again, you don't like glitter. It does take a little bit to manipulate and get on the face properly. I tend to layer that one, so a lot of times I'll put my face stuff on, put the highlighter on, and foundation is what face stuff is. I'll put my base on, I'll put the highlighter on, and then I'll put blush on top of it. So I still have that very luminous glow, but it's not as glittery and it's not as intense. It also helps with not leaving just a stripe of color. Next up, we have the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Powder. I really like this. This is in Jupiter. I love the packaging, first of all. It's fucking stunning. I live for it. But one of y'all sent this to me as well, and I absolutely, positively adore this highlighter. I'm going to show it to y'all first. It is so nice, and this one is a bronzier highlight with a little bit of a pinky peach tone to it, which I absolutely love for my deeper skin tone. I'm going to go ahead and show that to you right here. I love it because you can build it up as much as you want to. If you want a slight glow, you can have that. If you want to glow from the heavens, you can have that. If you want a medium glow, you can have that. I really, really like this. I think that it's one of my favorite highlighters, especially when I'm just trying to look professional. This is for me. Look at me, I'm professional. But I like this highlighter so much because, again, I like blinding highlighters, but I also really like a highlighter that you can kind of work with. It's very I prefer to use brushes like, let's see if I have one here. And for my more glittery highlighters, or ones where I need help with a little bit of pickup, I prefer to use this brush or brushes like this. This is my Midas Cosmetics highlight brush. This brush is very, very good. It's like picking up the glitter and the shade and the color and like depositing on your face in a very positive, fun light. So that is the first set. I have 6 drawers of little tidy drawers. We'll talk about it later. So, you know, when I said strap in, I meant it. All right, we're back with drawer number 2. We have 2 of them coming from Shop Miss A, or their flagship brand, AOA Studio. We have the Perfect Press Highlighter in Gilded, and we're also going to talk about the Velour Highlighter. This one is in Circus. All eyes on me in the center of the ring, just like a circus. Free Britney. The press highlighter, I don't know that I like this. I feel like it's very dry. When I put it on, like, it goes on soft, but it picks up dry, and I just feel like I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit more, but it does glow from the heavens, y'all. Like, bring it back here. Like, listen, if you want to be a robot, which don't I always want to be a golden robot? Yes, you didn't know that about me. Now you do. And next up is the Velour highlighter in Circus. Like, this is crumbly, y'all. So first of all, I would highly recommend you use your fingers on this one. This is not one where you want to like go in with a brush. I wouldn't, because I'm just going to show you a little bit here. I think I've shown this in another video, but there's a lot of crumble there. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here. I think, my personal opinion, this is a pinky highlighter. If you go in with a brush, I think you're going to end up being very, very sad. I would personally go in with my finger, and this is just a nice pinky. It has a little bit on deeper skin. It's going to have a little bit of a blue tone to it, and it does have a little bit of a silvery reflect. So if I bring it back here, damn, these highlighters are giving. So next up we have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow. This one is in White Raven. I like this highlighter. This was decluttered to me from my dear friend. Pay no attention to how I'm doing this. It's to bring it up closer so that y'all can see it. But this is from my friend Lacey. Decluttered this to me. It looks white, but it does have, this is another pinky highlighter because I fucking love pinky highlighters, and you're gonna see that I have a lot of them. This one looks white. For some reason that made me laugh, but it does have a pinky glow to it. And this is one and the one from AOA on deeper skin. What I'm going to say, because I'm going to start smashing this over to you because it's right here. What I'm going to say is this is a really good highlighter on deeper skin to layer. Both of these pinky ones, I would definitely layer them. This one, and it's because, like, if you're looking at it through the camera, you can definitely see that this has a white base to it, so it is going to give you a little bit of that ash glow. So I highly recommend that with a pinky highlighter, especially the ones with the white base like this. Recommend that if you have deeper skin tone, you go on ahead, layer that, put on your base, then put on the highlighter, then put your blush on top of it. And if you feel like you need just a smidgen more, then go in and add a little bit more. But that'll keep you from having that like weird white stripe that you don't want. But I like it. I love me a pinky highlighter, so just leave me alone. This is not as pinky as I'd like it to be. Next up, we're going to talk about the Uma Beauty Notting Hill fucking highlighter. Y'all, this is bae, and like literally every time I pull this out, when I'm trying to just do something very simple, or I'm just like, I need a highlighter that I know is going to work, I go in with this one. This is so fucking pretty. Did I show it to you? Because I can't remember. This is her. She looking good back here. I play with her not as much as I'd like to, but this is a very beautiful highlighter. It just gives all of that, like, this is my natural skin glow. But again, you can build this up. You can make it be as strong as you want it to be. And let me go ahead and put it on this like bony ankle part of my wrist. I call it the ankle because it's like bony, like my ankle, but I know it's my wrist. Move on. But you see what I'm talking about? You can just very much get that like just gorgeous glow if you want that gorgeous. And like the thing is, it also gives you like the glow within glow. So whatever you're going for, that highlighter will give it to you, and you'll be very happy. Easy to layer. It is a little bit easy to go overboard on it by accident. I just say be careful. Again, I would be careful with the brush that you use. I almost always use three types of brushes. I'm gonna show you. Well, there's actually 4. I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to say 4. But I highlight with these 4 types of brushes depending on what placement I am trying to do. So those are the recommendations that I have. First, I have the Midas brush, which I showed you earlier. I also have the Sigma highlighter. This is their Spotlight Duster. This brush, I don't know where the hell it came from. I feel like you can get this anywhere. This is just some random ass brush I got from a beauty box, but a brush shaped like that. And then finally, I have a Moda brush here. And this is their Studio whatever, I can't remember, but like I have a bunch of these, but this Moda brush is actually very helpful for that as well. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and talk about my 2 Kaleidos highlighters. I have Star Surfer and Ray Rider, which I know that you've heard people talk about them. These are their space age highlighters. So Star Surfer is gonna be more, again, of a pinky shade, but it is white based. So you are gonna have that kind of white-based feel to it, and you are most likely going to want to layer it. It's got a little bit of a pink in it, but it's more of a silvery, like kind of almost orange. I don't know how to describe this shade, but you can see how it looks pink on this. Like when you put it on, it does not look pink. It looks almost white, but then when you move, it becomes pink, and it's almost like a gold and pink shift on my end of the world. So I'm hoping I might be able to catch some of that, but probably not. The next one is going to be Ray Rider, and this one I feel like is a bit more of the bronzy orange. Let me go ahead and pop this on. It's weird because like on my skin, they just look so, like when I'm looking at them in person, they look so damn similar. I like this one more for when I'm doing something very, very bold. But again, I am deep skinned. I have deep skin. So when I'm trying to do something really bold or wild or wacky, I tend to use these and like mix other highlighters into them because that's who I am as a person. Next up, we have an Ofra palette, which is now stickered. And I don't know the shade name because obviously I stickered it. Oop, did I just stab something by accident? I believe that this one is the Space Baby one. I do have a replacement idea for you if you love Space Baby, but you can't get this. So hold on. We are going in, right? We're gonna do it on our palm right here, on this like pink part of my hand. The reason I'm doing it here is for those of you who don't necessarily have deeper skin. So if you are light skinned, if you are palm colored person, this is what this looks like. It does in person have like a blue purple shift. This is one of my favorite highlighters. Like I love this shade, but I found something that will work in its place if you are looking for a dupe. Next up, we have the Royal Calyx from Wet n Wild. It's another one of their Mega Glows. This is another one that was decluttered to me. I have done a highlighter collection before, but I feel like I left so many out, so I'm doing it again to make sure, hopefully, that I remember everything in here. This is obviously, it's a purple highlighter. It does have a little bit of a gray tone to it. I wouldn't call this a good dupe for Space Baby because it's nice, but it just doesn't have enough of the blue reflect in there. It's just definitely more straight purple. It's right here. And I know it's gonna come across as gray on camera, and you know what, I'm not sure because what I see versus what I see in my viewfinder versus what I end up seeing when I'm in editing, different story. All right, so that is drawer number 2. We shall return. All right, so I have now dug into drawers 3 and 4. I told you they're very small drawers. So first up, we're gonna have 2 Nomad Cosmetics highlighters. I am affiliated with Nomad in that they do send me PR, and they sent me these in PR. So I have the Studio 54 Disco Nights and Hot Shot. Hot Shot is going to what? Be a pink and blue shift, and it does have 54 emblazoned into it. This is a little bit of a harder highlighter where you kind of really have to kind of go in, which again, that's where that those types of brushes that I was talking about in the Midas one come into play. This is a very pretty highlighter. This one is going to turn blue on you, so I dig that. Like, yes, and I'm seeing if it'll pick up any of the pink, but it is, there we go. Look right here, very carefully, there's a little bit of pink and then it becomes blue. So you can see it right here a little bit as well. It's pink and then blue. It has this blue reflect. It's gorgeous. It shifts. And then I couldn't remember if I showed this to you, but I'm going to show it to you again just in case. 54 is emblazoned on it. So cute, or embossed, whatever you want to use. And then the Disco Nights is an orangey highlighter, which of course I dig. Also emblazoned with the 54. These again are like more harder and compacted highlighters, so you do kind of have to go in to get what you want out of it. But this is an orangey gold shade, and it has a little bit of peach in it. So I really like both of these highlighters because they just, when I'm trying to be like glowy, I enjoy using those. I also have this apple cinnamon heart highlighter, which was decluttered to me, but I realized this is from I Heart Revolution. I realize I just don't ever try to reach for this at all, and I'm about to see why. I think it's just like not, yeah, it's really powdery for me. I don't love the powdery sensation of it, and I just feel like I like that it's very soft, but I think it might be a little too yellow. It might be, but I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna try to play with it for a second, and if I end up not liking it after I go play with it, that is that. Now next up we have this highlighter from Wet n Wild, which I picked up on my own, and I fucking love this highlighter. This is called Bloom Time. It is really pretty. It kind of gives like a bronzy, peachy glow, and I live for the bronzy peachy glow. This is what it looks like on the finger. It's gonna look more pink to you, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it on this part of my hand so that you can kind of get a little bit of that reflect, so you can see what the reflect looks like there. Then I'm going to put some on my skin so you can see that as well, so you know I'm not playing, y'all, on deeper skin tones. So that's that on my finger. It just has like a kind of a nice, fun, peachy glow. I feel like I accidentally got some blue in there, and it is what it is, but it has like a little bit of a peachy glow. It's nice. I feel like I can't get any of these, and one day when I'm really good at filming overhead, I will film a collection video of this all overhead, so just bear with me. But I like this one. It looks very pretty on the skin. It actually takes on whatever color blush you have on, it takes on the properties of that blush and amplifies it. So that's what I really like about this. Next up we have the Too Faced, this big ass, they have these diamond highlighters. I really like this Canary Diamond highlighter. I don't care. It is a very nice shade, especially once you move past the like hard pans, and then once you move past it, it's fine. It's a very weird thing, and I believe Jen's talked about this, who is the person who decluttered it to me. But if you want something similar to Trophy Club with a little bit less glitter, then might I suggest that. You know, I know people don't want to buy from Too Faced, but I'm just telling you, if you want something in the realm of Trophy Club, but not nearly as fucking glittery, then that's going to be the one for you. I feel like everything is coming across the opposite shade. Like I feel like it looks pink, but it's gold. Weird. What are you doing, sir? Bo is playing. Next up, we have another like more natural highlighter, and this was gifted to me from one of y'all out there, which is so kind. Next up we have this Marc Jacobs from their, I feel like it was their holiday collection. This is in Guilty. It's their Omega Glaze. I really like these. Like, I know everybody does not love them, but I am a fan. I enjoy, and it just goes on very easily. Like, it's a very easy highlighter to use. Again, you can go in as harsh as you want to. Like, if you want to get in and just be glowing until the end of time, yes, because it's got a bronzy glow to it. It's got like a very bronzy gilded glow, and it's very nice, hence its term, Guilty, G-I-L-T-Y. See what they did there? And finally, from drawers, I feel like drawers 3 and 4, we have the Revolution Glow, one of their Splendor highlighters. This one is fantastic. This one is in Luminous. The other one I got was like really hard and I hated it. I don't know how else to put it. I got the other one, it was hard. I hated it. I've gifted it because maybe I'm just using it wrong. Who knows? But it's like a very rosy bronze highlighter, and again, this is one that's going to amplify whatever blush that you have on. So the rosier your blush, the rosier this bitch is gonna be. So that's her there, and like look on my wrist ankle. Like listen, look at my wrist ankle. There we go. You see the shine? So we've got a lot of like happening right here, and we will be right back with more. Yes, highlighters, I'm sorry. Here we go. Up next, we have yet one more Wet n Wild highlighter and a Mega Glow highlighter. This is Purple Ashes. This like thing that they were doing, they were putting these like cool imprints on them, and they still do it. This one has a skull on it. This one is kind of a light ash purple pink. Pink purple, let's do that. Light ash pink purple. So I'm gonna just put it right here on the palm, and yeah. That one's when I'm being a little bit more subtle with my pink. Then we now have the Catrice Cosmetics Sungasm Luminizing Bronzer, which as a deeper complected person, I do not use it as a bronzer. I actually use it as a highlighter because there's no way that this would actually bronze anything on me, but it will work as a highlighter, and it has, and I have used it as such. It has been quite lursely when I do so. So I'm gonna just put it on this finger. Whoop. Is that weird? Is it weird that I'm putting it on a finger like that? I'm gonna bring it up here too. And just bring it right through here. So it's worked very nicely for me. Again, I use this to amplify a blush. I don't know if I said again, but I use this one more as a blush amplifier and less as a full-on highlighter. Now remember that time when I told you that I have a really good dupe for the Ofra Space Baby? It is the Nomad Light Infusion Powder. This one is in Moonlight. This is from their Around the World collection. Yo, I was not kidding, okay? I did receive this as a gift. And let me show you, this is what they look like on my finger. And we're gonna go ahead and just take up like a nice big swatch on my hand right here because that's who I am as a person. This, if you are looking for a dupe for Space Baby, you got it in this highlighter. It is so pretty, and look at how pretty that is. Really, come on, that's a pretty box. Let me bring it back here. It's a pretty box, babe. All right, then the next one I have here is another one from Nomad, which is the Positano Sunrise. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And this one is a lovely, is very nice, like it's a pink, almost a rosy highlighter. And it's, oh gosh, when I pulled this out, I was like, oh shit, like we're serious today. So I'm gonna put it on my wrist. It's got like pink and gold and a little bit of orange in it. Let me see if I'm giving it to you. Am I giving it? Am I giving it to you? Probably not, because like my wrist is not the best place for things. Let me do this. There we go. And then back here, we'll do like weird twisty things with my body. But yes, it gives. Next up, we're gonna start going through my cream highlighters, and that's gonna be quite a few. I have more powder ones, but I want to finish out all of the drawers, and then that way I will feel less, nervous about what I'm doing with my life. All right, thanks. All right, when it comes to cream highlighters, I have quite a few. We are first going to start with the Duet Bombs from Danessa Myricks. I have it in hot water, and I also have it in rose water. Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't feel like it matters if you have one of these or two of these or three of them. You don't need all of the shades. I would say that outright, because here's what I'm going to show you them on my finger. So first we're going to grab rose water on my middle finger, and on my index finger we are going to grab hot water, okay? So when you're looking at them, they look a little bit different, right? Just like slightly different on the finger, but not a lot. Now I'm going to just do this, right? This is just the stripes of them, okay? So we have hot water and rose water, right? Nope, sorry. We have rose water and hot water. Now, here's where things are gonna get interesting. I'm going to just go ahead and shear these out. And honestly, for me, on my skin, they don't look that much different. Like the rose water has just a little bit more reflect. I tend to use these to elevate any highlighter that I have, especially if I kind of really want it to stand out or be brighter, be more intense. You could also use it to make your blush be more vibrant. So that's what I use it for. So I figure if you get one of these, then you're good. I was a clown and I bought two. You don't need two of them. The next ones are all gonna be Ritual Defee. We're gonna go ahead and start with The Dream. This is actually really pretty. This is a metamorphic highlighter. I cannot tell you what is and is not available at this point in time because I'm just going ahead and doing this. I'm gonna pull this out. This is gonna be kind of an almost volcano shade in my opinion. I'm gonna pull that one across. Before we go on to the next one, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you immediately, which is going to be another metamorphic one. And this one is in Siren. So let's go ahead and show this to you. And then we're going to go ahead and pull that. Oh shit. Also, you can put new shit in here. So that's cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look at both of these. This is them from afar. And let me bring them up closer. And this is what my hand looks like. I feel like a bad bitch right now because I'm like living my most highlighter dreams. All right. I feel like Black Punky Brewster right now, but not illegal. Moving on, the following two I'm going to do is going to be Anthillion, which is a rare light luminizer, and Moon Pillar, which is also a rare light cream luminizer, creme cream. Obviously, I'm just going to show you these two like that, and after that, I'm not going to show you the outside anymore. Oh, so we have So here's Anthillion, and here is Moon Pillar. Let us begin the swatches. Now these ones are going to be a harder formula. They're going to be harder in consistency. The cream luminizers I feel like are harder in consistency, and here they are. Anthillion, Moon Pillar. So if you don't like your cream highlighters to be a little bit hard, I wouldn't recommend it. Also, my lavender, if that is not your jam, all of these have like a lavender scent. So just telling you that up front. So next up we have Stellaris, and we also have Rapture. Stellaris is a rare light illuminizer, and Rapture is an inner glow cream pigment. So we're going to grab Stellaris, which is going to be greeny gold, and then we're going to go ahead and grab Rapture, which is the inner glow. This one, it's more like blush like. I would really categorize this almost as more of a cream blush, but if you just wanted to kind of use this to amplify your blush, you can. I have it in with my highlighters, with my cream highlighters, because I don't really use it as a blush. I kind of use it to like put a pink on top of, which, yeah, that is how I highlight. So this is them. We have 4 more creams. So we are going to have Phosphine and Halo. These are both rare lights. So Phosphine is going to be kind of a pale pink highlighter. Again, the rarer one is going to definitely be more of a harder formula. You kind of have to get in there with your finger. I apply almost all of these with my finger, not any kind of brush or anything like that. And then you're gonna have Halo, which is going to be pinky, but it's going to have a gold shift on it. So let's show them to you. Alex, what have they won? Looking at highlighters. So you can see Halo there. And then the other one's right here. These are pretty. Pretty. I haven't worn these in a really long time because it started getting hot And then as soon as it got hot, I was like, fuck cream, fuck cream everything. All right, so finally we have highlight intensifiers. So you have one that is in, wait, do I have them in the same? Are they the same? The Alchemist? So it's very interesting because they're different, but one is the Alchemist and the other is the Alchemist Arum. So one is gonna be more of a, what is that word that I'm looking for? You know, the fairy color. Iridescent. One is going to be more iridescent, which is the Alchemist, and then the Alchemist Arum, the Alchemist Arum is going to be more greeny gold. So let us gather them right next to each other right quick. Iridescence coming your way, and then the kind of gold shade. These ones are going to be much more easy to manipulate, and I like these two the best out of all of them. I like this formula the best. The thing is, it's a little bit more greasy, but I like the payoff better, and it just looks better on the skin. All right, those are all the creams. So we have 2 palettes to go through, 2 quick highlighter palettes, and then we're done. And then I'll let you be free. Yes. So first up we have the ABH Moonchild, which everybody knows about this one. It's got several shades in it. I think I might actually go ahead and let this go. First of all, it's like 9 kinds of fucked up in here, but because I dropped it so many times. Yeah, I've dropped it so many times, and that's a thing. But I literally have almost all of these shades in a better formula now. I feel like this is quite dry. I am wearing Lucky Clover today, but I couldn't, which is the green one, but I have Blue Ice, Purple Horseshoe, and Lucky Clover. I think I am gonna go ahead and declutter this. I've kept it for so long, and there was like literally no reason to. These are the shades. Here's why I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you because I purchased some highlighters a while back from Bitter Lace Beauty, and first of all, I think that 3 of these shades like are already taking care of it. So I'm gonna go into this one, and I will put the shade names up here. Let's do this like here. Boom. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. I feel like, of course I didn't do them the same because like this is the green in the middle, but I feel like I'm good, you know, like here's the greens kind of next to each other. Then you can see the purples. I think I'm good. I'm gonna actually go ahead and declutter my ABH one because I've had it for so long. I've moved past that formula, and honestly, I have it, and the shades are nice. Like this green is like from ABH. I like it, but I kind of like this more goldy green that I got from Bitter Lace, which I also still have green highlighters elsewhere, so if I want to layer it, I can. I think it's time that I moved on, and I noticed that today. I put that on, the one from ABH on today, and I was like, ooh, I don't like this as much. But these are all the ones from, there's like one more that I need to show you from Bitter Lace, which is this blue shade. This is also another shade that I think is in the ABH palette that I'm good to go ahead and declutter it, and that's her there. I will have the names for them, don't worry. Floating around downtown somewhere. I'm trying to hurry up because it's been like fucking 75 minutes. And I also have the birthday celebration from Kristen Lee Cosmetics, which is this gorgeous iridescent highlighter. And listen, if you go in too hard with this, like you will have some chunky loves, but I'm gonna put this here on this part. Then I'm also going to put it here on this part. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna just do this. This is, and it's pink and sparkly. It's got a lot of sparkle in it, so if you're not a fan of sparkle, I would recommend that you put this on with your fingers and less with brush. So this is, hold on. Let me see if I can do this right, because I gotta practice, right? Right. Oh, I'm kind of doing it, y'all. Look at me doing it. I was so afraid to try it because I was afraid I was going to ruin it, but here we are. I'm doing a new thing. Then I also have another like small highlighter as well, and this one is from, this is Deep Fake from the Collective Cosmetics, and it's in a palette full of their items. They sent over empty magnetic palette. And so let me show you this one. This one is going to be another more iridescent highlighter, but it's gonna have a little bit of a blue shift on it. And let me show you them. Okay, wait, am I doing it right? Wait, can I do it right? Kinda, yeah. Okay, I stopped, I lost it. Here we go. Yeah, so like this is it's a nice shade, it's a nice shift. And here's where I'm going to tell you, I do have more highlighters, but we are going to do a very short video next time for all of my loose highlighters because I have a shit ton of those and I feel like I still have a few more other highlighters. So we're gonna go ahead and split this up because y'all, I've been here for a long time. I've been talking for like 40, 50 minutes. I'm ready to eat lunch. It's time for me to eat. So that is it. That's all the highlighters. Things will be linked in the description box below. Some of these items can earn me commission, especially if you use my codes for any of the brands that I am affiliated with. That if that makes you uncomfortable, you know, do whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. I hope that you enjoy your life. All right. That is it. That is the video. Do me a favor, give this video a big thumbs up so then that way I can continue to get pushed further down into the algorithm and keep doing whatever the fuck I want to. And as usual, huge shout out to my patrons and spooky bays, yeah. All right, you know the drill. It costs $0 to be kind. It is so good for your soul because if you don't take care of it, apparently Bo Bear is gonna come for it because he's all up in my lap right now, ready for his cuddles. Until next time, XOXO. Got the girl. Oh, right now, oh no way. Skiddly doo pop pop pop. 'Cause I would do anything for love. My throat's dry. Let me get my. Oh, I would do anything for love. Can I open it? Oh my god. Oh, I would do anything for love, but won't do that. What are you doing? No, won't do anything for love. Get me. Stop. Move. Get the go. Oh no, no more. Oh my god. If I broke yet another bottle in this house, I would just like, that would be it. That would be the end. I would be like, enough, no more glass for me. I'm a dumbass. We're gonna go, ouch, get down, my wig.